Hi guys, it's Krista from Playing with a Purpose. I'm just down in my daycare. I just finished setting up my classroom for our teddy bear theme, and I thought I'd show you around. Each month before I set up my classroom, I think about what my learning objectives are. Toddlers and preschools are always working on language development, fine and gross motor skills, and they're beginning to engage in pretend play. I'm always looking for activities that will help develop the children's fine motor skills, such as building, doing up zippers, buttons, opening and closing things. So when I'm choosing activities and toys for my classroom, I always want to make sure that there's a purpose for each item that I put in my daycare. At this age, children learn best by discovering things on their own, so it's best if children can just come in, explore, and learn through play. I believe it's my job as an educator to make sure that I have chosen activities and toys that will best promote early learning. We always want to see children think in new ways and be able to solve problems. So I always try to choose items that develop critical thinking skills. Items such as puzzles, different objects that children can sort are different ways that we can help develop those skills. Giving children opportunities to be able to sort different items by size, shape, or color is a great way to help develop those critical thinking skills. So this month for the sensory table, I put out oatmeal for the filler. We're going to be reading a lot of Goldilocks and the Three Bears, so I thought it would be appropriate to set up some items to go along with that story. What I did was I added a big bowl, a medium bowl, and a small bowl, a large spoon, a medium spoon, and a small spoon. I also put out different containers and wooden spoons, a milk jug, and some measuring spoons. All of these items will help develop their fine motor skills when they're picking up and pouring and measuring and scooping. I added a little bit of literacy. For the Papa Bowl, I just put some scrapbooking stickers in and spelt the word Papa so that the children can match the Papa spoon with the Papa bowl. And the same for the Mama. And the same for the baby. This is a way to expose the children to more environmental print and letters. I also put some Scotch tape over top of the scrapbooking letters just to secure the letters down a little bit more. Over here in the writing center, I just have a copy of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I have a boogie board writing board, as well as a container full of cookie letters, and the children are encouraged to write some letters, and they can erase it with the button at the top. We have a couple of gummy bear science experiments that we'll be working on this month, but there's nothing specific at our science center right now, so I took the opportunity to use the table for a math activity. So right now I just set up the table with a container full of different colored bears and a scale and different colored bowls for the children to sort the colors. Because I have this out and I do have younger children in my class, I don't want to put anything out that is chokeable. So I've chosen only the ones that are safe to put out. So the way this works is if an item can fit inside, then it's too small and it shouldn't be put out for the children unless it's supervised. So I've already gone through them and I won't be able to use the smallest bears because they fit right inside my container. So there's still 2 sizes left in here as well as colors. Children are able to sort and to weigh the bears at this station. I will put these out when we do tabletop time, when I'm sitting right with the children. Over here, we have a couple of bear puzzles. Both of these puzzles allow the children to put different clothes, different expressions, and different sizes. These 2 puzzles are great because there's hand-eye coordination. The bears have different expressions. You'll see some bears are sad, some bears are happy. So the children have an opportunity to identify feelings. There's sizes. Children are able to match different outfits together. Then I have this big Bear and Friends floor puzzle. I have a little panda puzzle and the Melissa and Doug Dancing Bears puzzle. And then over here I have the Goldilocks and the 3 little bears. So I love this because the children are going to be able to sort by size. They're going to be developing hand-eye coordination. This toy is great for matching. The children can match the pieces together. They can nest inside one another, so the children are practicing sizes. In this basket here I have some wedgets. This is a great building toy. Wedgets is a great open-ended toy where the children are able to build it however they want. They can make decisions. It teaches spatial awareness, and the children are developing fine motor skills while they're playing with it. I also include these cards if they can try to build it the same as the pictures. Again, because of small pieces, I am not able to put the white pieces out. I like to put up pictures in different areas of the classroom. On the table here, I have a basket full of different animals. The children can identify the bears. So we have the brown bear and we have the koala bear. And then we have different forest animals in here as well. So the children can take them out and sort them. I have 2 different houses and a little tree house for the little forest animals. Dump truck and a ferry boat. And this is actually a little truck that goes along with these little animals. And what's great about it is they have little car seats in the back, and when the children are picking up the small items, they're using their pincer grasp. On the top of the shelf here, I have the corduroy book, and That's Not My Panda, and I like to put the little character stuffies with them. Over here where we do our circle time, I have teddy bear puppet that we'll be introducing the theme with. I have a Goldilocks and the Three Bears flannel board. I have a little basket with some props for the children to play with when we read Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Here is our bear bookshelf. I always like to put out some different ride-on toys for the children to work on their gross motor skills. Over here in the block center, I've added some pictures of bears, some environmental print on the wall, some tree blocks, a basket full of different types of bears, black bear, polar bears, brown bears, panda bears, some loose parts where they can be creative, put some felt pieces out, and some little wooden trees and some rocks. I painted letters on the rocks to expose the children to more letters. Up here I have a book about bears and Winnie the Pooh and a basket that looks like a honey pot. And then I added a picnic basket and a blanket. Pretend play is really important for the children in developing their executive functioning skills. It helps with flexible thinking, their working memory, and even impulse control. When children are engaged in pretend play, they're naturally taking problems and thinking from different perspectives on how to solve them. It helps them to see different solutions to different problems. Over here in my dramatic play area, I've added different items to remind the children about Goldilocks and the Three Bears. For Papa Bear, I picked up this cute hat and a tie. So Papa Bear can wear a hat and tie, bear paws. Mama Bear has a purse, some shoes, and some necklaces. And Baby Bear has a face, some paws, and I picked up these cute little Baby Bear socks, a bib, some baby clothes, a baby bonnet, I love that they had letters on them and that they said Baby Bear on them. They were perfect. I like to give the children opportunities to pull and to push things. So this little wagon is great for pulling around their little teddy bear. I also have this great soft soccer ball inside our classroom for those days where it may be too hot for us to get outside. And over here I've set up a little invitation for a tea party. There's a little bit of gross motor activity with the slide, a stroller for pushing and pulling, and in here I added some toast, and I had a honey container and I just painted it yellow inside, and I put a picnic basket and a little radio in case they wanted to bring a radio. The children use fine motor skills to turn the dial. I also added another tea set over here. This little set is super cute. It's made by Hape, And it has a little tea bag. Again, it has some environmental print on there. There's the sugar. I hope this teddy bear classroom tour gave you some ideas for your classroom too. I'm Krista with Playing with a Purpose. I'll see you next time.